hour before we have to shut our doors, unfortunately, of our free masterclass. So one more hour to log in, to download the workbook if you haven't, to download the formulation sheet if you haven't. And then, unfortunately, we will have to take the masterclass offline until we launch it again. I'm not sure if we're going to do the same one or a different one, but we will launch it again at some point. But for now, that is nearly it. So we thought, let's celebrate the last hour of our masterclass together, because it has been amazing. What we have seen on Instagram, on our Facebook groups, was absolutely tremendous. All these beautiful formulations, all the enthusiasm, oh, I can't speak anymore. All the enthusiasm about formulation and creating your own facial creams has been absolutely great. So as you're logging in, as usual, if you can please tell us where you're logging in from, what country in the world, so we can see where you are all located, if it's early morning for you and you're kind of still waking up, or if you're unwinding in the evening, or if you're sitting in the UK right now where it's 3 p.m. and you're probably getting your tea ready. So let us know where in the world you are and drop that in the comments. My name is Ken. I'm the partner manager at Formula Botanica. I think if you followed along with the masterclass, you would have seen me in quite a few of the live sessions already. And I am joined in our final countdown hour by the amazing, no, this way, Anna. Hi, Anna. Nice to have you here.
Hi, Ken. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be part of this final countdown for the masterclass, which has been incredible. So I am the Deputy Education Manager and Membership Coordinator for Formula Botanica, and I work with our education team. And we have been so thrilled to see all of you taking part in the masterclass. It has been such a privilege to be part of. It has been absolutely incredible to see all of your selfies, to see all of your creams. Just what an amazing experience. I have enjoyed every single moment of it.
Look, I found on Lorraine's Instagram, like all these, you can't probably see on the screen probably, but there is a ton of selfies out there. And we're so happy to see those. It's absolutely amazing. So keep posting them. If you've made the cream, if you followed along, keep posting them, because we love them.
Yes, we do. We love seeing them. It's just been such a joy to see people formulating and having fun, because formulation is fun, easy, and empowering, and we love it.
It absolutely is, yes. So Anna, you're the Deputy Education Manager. So your team, the education team, is obviously plays a huge impact behind the scenes, like creating those beautiful formulations and learning content of all the things that we teach at Formula Botanica. What is when you look back at the masterclass, because we had over 42,000 people participate, imagine that, 42,000 people, even more than that, took part in our masterclass. So if you look at your team, and if you have this figure in your head, like what is your kind of proudest moment when you think of that? Like what are you really proud of?
I'm proud of all of it, because obviously the team has been involved from sort of the idea of the masterclass to creating the formulation, to seeing it all come alive with everybody taking part. And there were so many moments for me where I was just like, wow, this is just incredible. Every time I went onto Facebook and saw different people posting that they'd taken part and that they had created a cream, that every single moment for me that I saw somebody who had never formulated before that had created their own formulation, it was so special. I just loved everything. And I have to say, huge shout out to our amazing education team, who you've seen a little bit throughout this masterclass in the live Q&As, but I have the best job in the world getting to work with such an amazing team. We have tutors, we have a cosmetic chemist, we have, lots and lots of different people behind the scenes who are making all of this happen for you and who work so, so incredibly hard. So thank you to my team, because you are all incredible.
Yeah, and actually, matter of fact, thank you to the entire Formula Botanica team, because as you heard Lorraine mention in the masterclass, it's not only a one-woman show. Formula Botanica actually is a team of 40 team members, which is huge. So there is a lot going on behind the scenes, and I hope I can give you a little bit of a sneak sneak view as well on what is going on behind with a special guest we have coming in a little while. I thought it would be really fun if we finish this last hour, and it's the last hour of the masterclass and also the last hour to actually enroll in our International Skincare Entrepreneur Program if you're ready to take the next step and if you enjoyed the masterclass. And I keep saying hour, but actually when this hits 60 minutes, that's it, we're done. It's going to be closed and offline and shut down for now. So you've got 54 minutes left actually, but I thought it will be fun to maybe test your knowledge a little bit on the masterclass and see if you followed along, if you did all the exercises, and just to recap a little bit. So the first question, I look at that, I love all those comments. Let me just bring this up. So for example, Amber said that she enrolled yesterday, which is great. So we're so happy to have you, Amber. And also Vanessa said that she's all signed up and she's already started with her course. And that could be you. You could be signing up right now and starting your course the moment we get off this live stream, really. So that's really, really nice to see that you already are ready to start. So I would like to ask my first question, and what I would like to ask all of you, and it's a yes or no question, so you have to type yes or no in the comments box. Do you need to be a chemist to formulate? Yes or no? You can type your answer now in the chat box in your comments and let us know what you think. What did you take away from the masterclass? Do you need to be a chemist to formulate? Yes or no? Type it in the comments now and let's see what comes through. Mora is a very hard no from Mora. Carrie also says no. Very good. Very interesting. Let's see what comes in. Answer with yes or no comments. I'm trying to click on the comments, but they're coming in so quick that they're already sliding to the next one. Anita says no. Saima says no. Marva says no. Juliet says no. And obviously, that is the correct answer. You do not have to be a chemist to formulate. And you have seen how easy it was to make this beautiful formulation. And really, it's like cooking. I mean, you start with basics and then gradually you layer more and more ingredients in, and this is how you become a formulator. And I love Lorraine's answer here, which is a definite hard no. So also, if you remember our intro video, she was very, very clear on that. And it's just, I think this was a really big takeaway for me from the masterclass to see that, you know, the take on the mainstream industry as well, that this kind of has been built in our minds. You have to be a chemist, you have to wear this white lab coat, where actually, in fact, you don't. And I mean, Anna, you as Deputy Education Manager, you must see lots of amazing formulations fly by our students and graduates, or?
Yeah, absolutely. We see so many beautiful products created in our online classroom that just sometimes my jaw actually drops to the floor when I see some of the things that people create. And, you know, people from all backgrounds, all walks of life, you know, people who are formulating later in life, who want to learn a new skill, people who want to change their lives and just, you know, change their careers. And, you know, lots of people in our classroom come to us with absolutely no formulation experience, certainly no chemistry experience. And they go through the courses, they work through the materials, and they just keep building on their skills. And they absolutely blow us away every day with the amazing products that they create. And I absolutely love it. It's just such a lovely feeling to see people achieving their dreams and, you know, formulating products that they never thought in their wildest dreams that they could formulate. And everybody can do this. All of you can do this too.
Absolutely. I mean, you've made this just now a couple of days ago if you formulated along. If not, you can download the formulation sheet in the workbook still for the next 50 minutes or so before we go offline, and you can then recreate this. And imagine if it's that easy to create this cream with a little bit of guidance, how easy it is to learn how to formulate and then maybe start your own brand in a year's time from now. If you start with our courses, you can see Anna was live earlier to show some amazing products from our graduates. Lorraine also was live with me quickly earlier, and she unboxed actually a whole goodie box of amazing products from one of our graduates. So this could be you as well. Who knows? You know, if you take charge, if you really take the direction and you want to do this, you can absolutely do it. So next question is actually not a question. I would like you to complete the sentence, which is complete the sentence in the comments. And the sentence starts with formulation is ... So please complete the sentence in the comments. If you have been paying attention in the masterclass, we've been mentioning it, I think, in every single lesson or episode. I think we have mentioned it in every single live session we've done throughout the masterclass. So please type in the comments, formulation is ... and complete the sentence. So it will be interesting to see what comes in. I do think we reiterated that all the time. It's 3 words that we're looking for. It's 3 words. So let's see what comes in. And we have the first answers already. And I love that, for example, here, Shelley, she added an emoji to it as well. So formulation is ... Shelley said empowering. And you're absolutely right with that. She also said it's fun, which I think is true. We have Amy that also says fun and empowering. And Amy, you're absolutely right with that. And let's see what else we have. We have Juliet that says it's easy. And it certainly is easy. I hope you found it easy to make this beautiful cream. And then we've got some answers with all the 3 words. Let's see. And yeah, amazing. So you've definitely been paying attention. So we've got Nermeen here who says formulation is easy and anyone can formulate. And we do say that all the time. And it is fun, easy, and empowering from Tara. And also Anita says it's easy, fun, and empowering. And that is exactly what we say as well. And I hope you can see this the right way around. Formulation is fun, easy, and empowering. And you all been paying attention, which is great. So thank you so much for all the right answers. I'm loving this. Okay, let's see if we have another question for you. There was one tool that we have asked you in every single session, in every single episode, in every single lesson. We asked you to use that tool, to get it out and to use that tool. What was that? Type it in the chat box now. What was the one tool that we have asked in every single lesson or episode for you to use? Type it in the box and let's see what comes. Let's see what comes in. So let's see.
Good question.
I can see the first answers coming in, and the ones that do come in are definitely the right ones.
I'm loving seeing everybody taking part and everybody's answers. This is so much fun.
Yeah. Well, so I'm kind of warming you up with the easy questions, by the way. I'll give the difficult questions to Anna later. And I'm going to invite a very special guest very soon, in just a few minutes. And I can see all the right answers flowing in. Carrie, again, right answer, the workbook, workbook. Absolutely. You've been hearing us say it in every single lesson, in every single episode. It's so important to follow along with your workbook because we're going offline in just 46 minutes. And this is yours to keep. All your notes in here, all information in here is yours to keep. So definitely very, very valuable resource.
Grab it while you can.
Grab it while you can, exactly. Even if it's still hot from the printer, you can still whiz through and fill it in. Anna, I have a special guest that I would like to bring on, actually. And she is very, very busy. So I'm very happy that she found the time to come on with us. Shall I let her in?
Yes, do it, Ken.
Question in the comments. I'm kidding. Okay, let me let her in. Hi.
Hello. I was afraid everyone was going to say no.
Yeah, actually, someone. No, I'm kidding.
So hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be here, and I know you saw Ken and Anna and everyone during the masterclass. My team and we were in the background most of the time, and I just want to bring you some stats from behind the scenes, so you know how busy we are, how much we work to help you. So I kid you not, we answered close to 3,000 emails since the start of the masterclass. Yeah, so anyone working in customer support knows this is a massive task, and the help desk team, big shout out to them. The admissions team is there working, trying to answer all your questions. There are many people emailing to know if this is the right program for them, how to make the payments, and they are doing their best to support everyone. And these numbers were not counting on all the community work. So all the posts, all the comments, the student mentors that were working very hard, our community manager as well, to reply to our questions, along with the education team that was also there. So in short, very, very busy behind the scenes, but we are very happy to see so many people enrolling. We have hundreds of people enrolling. We have dozens of people already in Module 2. We are preparing for orientation. So everyone, when the enrollment stops, finishes at Formula Botanica, the team takes them, the new students, through orientation to help everyone to accommodate to their courses, to know how to progress, how to get support, etc. Yes, we are very happy, and welcome to all new students, and I hope everyone watching, if you decide to join us, we will be very happy to welcome you too, and to connect with you tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow when we start orientation. Time flies.
Amazing. Wow. So over 3,000 emails already. That's absolutely amazing. Elisiane, I just had a comment here from Amber, and she said, I had a couple of those emails. I appreciate all the hard work that went into answering so many emails. Great job. So I think it's a big applaud to your team and the work that you do. Absolutely amazing. And I mean, you said hundreds of people enrolled already, and some of them already in Module 2, which is absolutely amazing. So those people took charge. Obviously, they want to change their life. They want to start their formulation journey, and they want to start possibly their own brand. And who knows, where you're going to be in a couple of months. You never know. It's absolutely amazing to hear that. And I remember the last couple of live sessions, we had Lorraine on, and Lorraine has this live student counter, and it was so amazing. As we were talking, literally people were enrolling and the counter went up and up and up. It is so amazing to see. So I'm also excited to talk to all the new students in the next couple of weeks that have enrolled already and that are working their way through. Elisiane, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so yeah, it's nice, and it's for us that are behind the scenes. We see these enrollment periods, we see people starting their courses, and then we look back 1 year back. For example, you, Ken, you were taking part in one of the master classes, right? And now you are here, you are formulating, etc. So we look back and we see how much they changed it during this time. So one question I have for everyone here that took the master class, sorry, I'm already thinking of orientation, that took the master class. What do you think, in one word, it's going to be, what is the biggest change the people enrolling and taking the course will see? Do you think they will be, in 1 year time, starting their brand, formulating? What do you think they are going to do? I can see the comments. Let me scroll and see what people are saying.
Well, maybe while people are answering your question, let me just show this comment from Amber again. And I mean, Amber, you are on it already. I'm in Module 3 already. I need to order supplies. Luckily, I have several on hand. So excited. Well, amazing. Like, we are excited for you as well. So keep working through, keep ordering those ingredients. And obviously, we help you with, where to order, what not. So you can start with all your formulations. And good luck with that. And please share them with us as well in the online classroom. So this is, that's absolutely amazing. Elisiane, I've got a question for you from Lady in Red, I don't know your real name. I don't think that is your real name, but Lady in Red is asking, when does the classes start if I enroll today?
10 minutes after you enroll. You will receive an email with your login details. You can log in, you can crack on, and be like Amber, module 3 by, I don't know, 2 days, 3 days. It depends on the time you have available, but go, just go.
Hashtag be like Amber. That's our new hashtag that we can use. And Jess, the Lady in Red is Jess. Jess, thanks for your question. So as Elisiani said, the second you enroll, a few minutes later, you get all your login details emailed to you and you can start. But I have to say that you only have 39 minutes left before we close enrollment and also before our masterclass goes offline. So you have to think quick. You have to think quick, and then hashtag be like Amber and start your courses and start formulating. So Elisiani, can you just repeat again the question that you've asked, and let me see if we've got some answers. Meanwhile, I'm going to scroll through the comments.
So I want to know, 1 year from now, what do you think is going to be happening in the lives of people who are starting the courses now?
Okay, let's see. So I've got one response here. And this is from Lorraine. You all know Lorraine. And this is what Lorraine thinks will happen. So she thinks our new students are going to be launching incredible brands and changing their lives through formulation. And the reason why I brought
I'm just going to show you quickly because I went live on Instagram earlier and I have my little sort of, this is all graduate products in here. Formula Botanica graduates, so beautiful, so many beautiful packages of products, and these are all people who came to study with us, who had the dream of launching their own brand and who jumped in and did it. So yes, I won't get everything out, but I went through all of these on Instagram with Chloe, our social media coordinator, and it is heavy, I can tell you. And this is just a small percentage of brands who have launched after people have studied with us. So it's absolutely incredible.
Who knows, we will be holding your products next year in our next live stream, or we don't know.
Yeah, imagine we hold up your products next year when we do the masterclass again and you have already launched your brand. I mean, that's just amazing. And so many of you have commented, you will have your own brand, you will have started your business, and that's absolutely possible, you know. But then if you take charge now, that can absolutely happen. And wait, there was one question I wanted to pop up. Oh gosh, let me scroll through. Let's see if I find it again. I don't think I can find it again. It was basically, someone has asked if they've missed some of the lessons of the masterclass, if they can still access them after today. And no, you will not be able to do that. We will be taking the whole masterclass offline in 36 minutes and 14 seconds, as well as our enrollment will close for the International Skincare Entrepreneur Program. So you can take charge now, or you have to wait, and then other people will be ahead of you. But it's your decision. If you enjoy formulating, I can truly recommend it. I did the same program a couple of years ago, and I absolutely loved it. Elisiani, thank you so much for coming online. I do appreciate that you're very busy and you did take the time to come on. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if there's any final words you want to say to our audience before you go back looking after your team, answering all those thousands of emails. But thank you so much for your time. If there's any last words you'd like to mention, please go ahead. And thank you so much for coming on and taking the time.
Thank you. No, I just want to say we are very happy. Everyone that took the master classes, it was massive. And the same energy you see there is the same energy we have here in the background, or we are answering the emails or a phone or interacting in the group. So we are very, very happy that you took the masterclass, and I hope you all enroll with us so we can continue to support you in your journey. And yeah, so thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye, Elisiani.
Bye.
Oh. And And there she goes back to back and forth. No, now she's gone back at looking at all those emails that are coming in. And I actually think that probably after our conversation, there will be a few more emails coming in for her. So good luck with those emails, Elisiani.
They do an amazing job on the, you know, our student experience team are just phenomenal.
Yes, and you would have seen them in the comments as well. So everyone that's answering the comments as you type questions, that those are all people part of the students experience team that Elisiani is looking after. Okay, Anna, so your team was heavily involved with, you know, obviously the development of the masterclass, the formulations together with Lorraine. So all the knowledge, all the technical knowledge kind of sits with your team and you as the manager of them. What else do you do at Formula Botanica?
Oh gosh, lots of different things. So as I already said, I'm the Deputy Education Manager, and I work very closely with our amazing education team who are just incredible and who are really busy grading people's coursework, who are developing formulations behind the scenes and doing all sorts of other amazing things. And I also coordinate our membership, which is called the Lab at Formula Botanica. And I know lots of you who have already enrolled with us today have also joined the lab. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining the lab. We are so excited to have you. And the lab is our membership site, and it really complements our courses because it provides you with ongoing CPD. It's you know, available to you after you finish your courses, and it just gives lots of information on topics that are currently trending in the industry. So for example, we cover amazing topics like CBD, the microbiome. We have one on sensitive skin at the moment. So yeah, lots and lots of interesting information in the lab as well. It's a really good resource to complement your studies. And it's an optional extra. If you are enrolling today, you can also add the lab in.
Oh, that sounds very interesting. I was part in one of the mini labs the other day, which was absolute fun. And yes, the lab is an amazing resource for anyone that is starting to formulate or is already an experienced formulator, because like Anna said, it's a continuous development platform. So every month is a different topic that we explore in detail. There's lots of ingredient research detail in there. There is equipment research, all sorts of things. It's really, really valuable. So it's a nice add-on to have, I have to say, absolutely. So Anna, since all the knowledge sits with you, I think that we maybe can move on to slightly more difficult questions, but still part of our masterclass. So if you went through, you should know the answers, and we can really see and test how good you remember the content from our lessons. So I think you have prepared some questions. Let's maybe ask the first one. And again, you can reply with comments in the chat box if you know the answer. And even if you're not sure, just give it a try.
Yes, absolutely. Apologies for my lighting. The sunshine's sort of coming in and out here, but hopefully you can still see me. So yes, I'm going to do a few questions that are a bit more specific around the actual cream that we made in the masterclass. And the first question is that we had a compound when we were adding our botanicals. There was a compound in sea buckthorn that we used. We used sea buckthorn CO2 that gives it its antioxidant properties. So what is the name of the compound that gives the sea buckthorn its amazing, I hope you can see that, it's amazing sort of orange color? So yeah, type your answer in the chats and let's see if you can remember it. Is a slightly more specific question, but Lorraine did cover this in the video. So let's see if you can guess it correctly. Oh,
yes, we did cover it. And if you look at, like, there is a picture in the workbook as well. If you do have the workbook, have a look. So you can see the color of the sea buckthorn, and I think that's kind of a good hint, just alone that color. If you think of the color, like what gives it the color? What is the compound What is that compound called? What is it called?
It's a good clue, Ken. You're right. If you think about certain food ingredients that are also cosmetic ingredients that have this color as well, it should help you. And I'm seeing people guessing correctly already. So well done, all of you. That's sort of a more specific question, but it's a good one. I really kind of wanted to recap on the properties of the amazing ingredients that we used in the masterclass.
Yeah. And it's not it's not the color, it's not the roses in the background of Anna's setup. But yeah, there is, I think there's lots of answers coming, and let me show a few of them. So absolutely correct. Here, Truth, Tanya, Shelly, Denise, all of you, absolute, the correct.
Yes, so it's the carotenoids that give the amazing, beautiful orange color in the sea buckthorn. And I think the sea buckthorn was very much the star of this cream, I have to say, because watching the cream go from white to that beautiful sort of yellowy orange was just incredible. So, yeah.
I mean, absolutely, the color is just gorgeous. It's so nice. And you did see that it was only a very small percentage of the sea buckthorn that actually colored the entire cream. It's amazing. Just by such a little, adding just such a little ingredient, and you've got a complete different product at the end. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
I also like sea buckthorn as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So shall I move on to my next question, Ken?
Yeah, let's ask another one. Why not? Let's see.
Great. So my next question is, we added some beautiful sweet orange essential oil to the cream. And my question is, was the essential oil expressed or distilled? And again, Lorraine mentions this very specifically when she's talking about this essential oil in the video. So see if you can remember, was it expressed or was it distilled? And that refers to how you actually gain the essential oil from the plant. So there's different methods of extracting essential oils from plants. And the essential oil obviously gives it an amazing fragrance. It also has therapeutic properties, but the smell was just divine. In fact, I'm going to open mine now. Yeah, the sweet orange is just absolutely beautiful. And we've got people already guessing in the comments. So well done you. You were clearly paying lots of attention, because I have been quite specific with my questions today to really see who was sort of paying attention to Lorraine's videos. I think Ken will be able to bring up some replies in a second. So yeah, Bridget has guessed that it was expressed, the sweet essential oil, the sweet orange essential oil. And yeah, got a few more people, or the general consensus seems to be expressed. And yes, absolutely, you were correct.
That's correct. And look at Amber, who's already in her courses studying, also guessed correctly. We're probably not guessed, probably knew, which is even better than guessing. And that's our team commenting right there. And we are impressed with your answers. Very good. You have been paying attention for sure. So thank you so much for participating. Very good. Okay.
Everybody's doing incredible, actually, I have to say. I am loving this. I'm loving how much people have learned from the masterclass. And just imagine if you've learned this much from the masterclass, what you could learn from our courses as well. Just to remind you, there is 25 minutes left of enrollment. So, do not hesitate if you are wanting to take that step. You do not have very long left today. Okay, so I have another question. Oh, Ken, do you want to cover that comment?
Yeah, I'm getting so many comments in, which is so lovely. And I just brought one up from Kanyana, which is, I'm very happy. I enjoyed formulating with you, and we are happy as well, because like we mentioned, it was so amazing to see so many people following along our masterclass. Obviously, you will have seen in our Skincare Entrepreneur Master Group all the selfies, all the posts that have been going up from you actually. And it was actually our highlight as well every morning to see how many new posts have we, what do people say, do people enjoy it? So we are very, very happy as well that you all enjoyed our masterclass, and we all hope that you took really something away. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or if you're advanced formulator, that you took something away. If it's not just a little cream, but it can be so much more, because it is so fun and empowering to formulate. And I do hope that if you enjoyed the formulation, if you enjoyed making the cream, that you take that next step and that you really think of, is that something I would want to do? Would I want to have my own brand in a couple of months, in a couple of years, and really start taking that step and taking action? Because like Anna said, once this hits 60 minutes, we're off. We have to take care of all of our students again and focus on them, because we were running on like long shifts the last couple of days to make sure we take care of the students and the masterclass as well. And we have to go back to, I guess, normal day-to-day operations in our jobs. So obviously we can't, unfortunately, keep the masterclass therefore going for forever and ever, because it requires a lot of manpower. As you heard Elisiani say, 3,000 emails over the last couple of weeks. So there's a lot of time that goes in, and we hope you appreciated that and you enjoyed that. And one more comment before you go on with the next question, Anna, from Lois as well. And she says, from La Botanica, you are an inspiration. And thank you so much, Lois. I'm sure Lorraine will be very happy to see those comments later as well. So Anna, what is your next question?
Okay, so my next question is that in episode 3, we talked to you about equipment and we recommend some scales. So the scales that we recommend that you purchase in the masterclass, Ken's also got his green scales. We love the green scales here at Formula Botanica. They don't have to be green if you purchase them, but we just love them. How many decimal points do we recommend that the scales go to? And again, this is something that Lorraine very specifically talks about in episode 3, about the scales that you need and how many decimal points they go to. So that's the question. Have a think about the scales that we talk about in the masterclass and how many decimal points you might need.
Yeah, so pop that in the comments now, write your answers in there. And while you do that, one more comment I want to show from Euler, and she says, I rewatched the videos this morning and still pick up a few things I missed. Got my last ingredient today and will be making my formulation today. Went Australian there. Enjoyed this process. So lovely to see that you're taking still value out of the lessons by rewatching them. And I absolutely agree. You do pick up on a lot of small details that maybe you don't, see the first time around. So that's why it's good to have this and take your notes along, because this is yours to keep. This is yours to keep, because we have 20 minutes left before we have to take the masterclass offline and before we have to close our enrollment as well, unfortunately. But we're very happy that you're enjoying it.
Absolutely. We're really pleased that everybody took part.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just been amazing. It's been phenomenal. Anna, we do have answers in. Do you want me to show some?
Yeah, yes, please, Ken. I can see a few in the chats. I have to say I'm incredibly impressed.
Well, Marianne says she wants green scales, so that's very much doable to get them, Marianne.
They are on our Amazon store linked, Marianne. So yeah, we love them, and they're very also inexpensive. Fantastic.
Absolutely, yes. And there we go, Amber.
Is it 2? Amber's paying attention. Amber gets a gold star from me today. Well done, Amber. Yes, so there's quite a few people have answered 2 decimal points, and that is correct. And the reason we like scales that go to 2 decimal points for sort of these smaller batches is so that you can be really accurate and precise with your essential oil. And that's really important because we want to formulate above all safely. So I am really, really impressed with how many people have guessed that correctly, who were clearly paying attention during the masterclass. So well done, all of you.
Absolutely. I just found an amazing comment from Sumalisa that I want to share as well. And Sumalisa says, the knowledge you gain from joining the school is just priceless. Thank you guys for the giant effort that you've put into this masterclass. Thank you so much, Sumalisa. It's really nice to see comments like this because it just confirms to us that what we're doing is also enjoyable for others, because we love what we do. We love formulation, and we do think that everyone should formulate and that formulation is easy, but that is exactly translated like that to others is just priceless for us to see as well. And I hope those of you that kind of came across Formula Botanica just now, and you're new to Formula Botanica, that you could see as well the value that community has. I mean, in the groups, there was so much support from, you know, like-minded people, from other students. And that's exactly what you get as well if you join us as a student. We have dedicated groups where you exchange with other students, where you can ask for advice and opinions, and they're there to support you and you know, give you advice. And not only the students, also obviously our tutors, which you can ask questions if you're stuck with something. And that's obviously Anna's team. And I think the tutors are probably getting loads of questions each day as well, because we've got over 14,000 students. So imagine the community you can be joining and where you can discuss, you know, your formulations, your ideas, your brand ideas, and those sort of things. And one thing I remember is, so I joined Formula Botanica as a student, I think it was 2008. 2018, I think so. Yeah, 2018 in winter. It was actually, no, it was the same time. It was October, like for the entrepreneur program. And I remember students posting in the online classroom about their formulations, and a couple of months later being in the process of starting their brands and kind of running by other students. I've designed this logo. What do you think? And this will be my brand name. And what do you think of my first product? And then, you know, really kind of sharing their story and their whole progress from kind of starting the formulations until launch. It was absolutely amazing. And you can be part of this community as well, which is so unique and so rewarding. And if you look at our reviews as well on Trustpilot, that's exactly what you will see as well. People say that this community is just amazing and so supportive. So yes. I can only recommend it, but maybe I'm biased. I'm not sure.
I think you're allowed to be a little bit biased, Ken. But we love what we do. And I hope that comes across. We genuinely love working for Formula Botanica. It is incredible because we get to change people's lives. And how many jobs can you really say that where you're helping people to achieve their dreams? It's just incredible. We have a couple of people asking about the link. Hopefully our colleagues in the comments can repost that joining link again for anybody who wants to take advantage before the International Entrepreneur Program disappears, because we only have a matter of minutes. 17. So hopefully our colleagues can post that again. And yeah, great.
Yeah, absolutely. Anna, do you have another question for our viewers?
Yes. So we have one final question from the education team, and then we will move on. So the final question is, when Lorraine was making the cream and she was heating up the oil phase, what temperature did she have to heat up the emulsifier, which is the vegetal, you can see it there. What temperature did she have to heat it up to? So let us know in the comments what temperature the oil phase had to reach before you could mix up your cream. We've got some lovely comments coming in of people who have just had so much fun during this masterclass. So amazing.
I mean, the comments really have been so amazing over the last weeks, and it actually started on day one already with comments coming in. And I can already see, it's so funny because I can see all the answers coming in as you're typing them and you hit enter, and they're all on point. Like so far, they're all the exact same number, which is amazing.
I am so impressed. I think this speaks to the quality of teaching that Lorraine has done in this masterclass, because Lorraine is an amazing, amazing teacher. She did such a great job of getting so much information. It was so value packed, but getting so much information across, really, really well. So yes, lots of people are posting 75 degrees C, yes. And you are correct. So well done, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, all of you nailed it there, 75, which is, it is so satisfying to see. You have no idea. I've never been so happy seeing so many, the number 75 in comments. So that is great. Denise converted into Fahrenheit, and I have to say, I measure in centigrades. I'm not sure what the conversion is. Someone Google that quickly and say if it's correct. I'm not sure, but let's hope it is, Denise. Because obviously, yes, if you measure in Fahrenheit, then you measure in Fahrenheit, and it's fine. But yes, 75 degrees. And, if you're in our courses, we go more into technicalities as well, why you shouldn't heat and hold and those sort of things. So, yeah, absolutely amazing. Great. All correct answers here, 75 degrees. Thank you, everyone, for participating. And yes, confirmed, Denise has confirmed, and Formula Botanica team as well, that 75 degrees is 167 Fahrenheit. I learned something new today. Great.
Well done, Denise.
And we've got 13.5 minutes left before we have to take our masterclass down and before we have to close enrollment. And I will try to get a special guest on in a moment, but there is one question here that I would like to show, which is, what is the difference between the paid program, so I guess the Skincare Entrepreneur program, and individual courses? And I think this is a great question for Anna as the Deputy Education Manager. So what is the difference between our entrepreneur program that we are enrolling for right now and where enrollment closes in a couple of minutes versus individual courses?
Yeah, so our entrepreneur program really is a bundle of courses that we have put together, and they are our most popular sort of requested courses within this entrepreneur program that will really help you to take you from beginner formulator, complete novice, to professional. So we cover several different courses in the program, including our diploma in organic skincare formulation, which is fantastic for laying the foundations to help you formulate, so many different products completely from scratch. So we teach you how to be a formulator, not a recipe follower in that course. So you can really go away and formulate any product that you want. And we also include other courses in the bundle as well. And of course, you get that 30% discount, which we don't do discounts normally. So that is really, really important. But we also include our business course, which is a phenomenal course in the bundle. And you might not think that you're interested in the business side, or that you might not need the business side, but actually a lot of our students that enroll with us and do the business course say that it's the course that they didn't know they needed, but they absolutely did, because it has absolutely sort of skyrocketed their sort of business. So that is really, really fantastic as well. So it is a bundle of courses with a 30% discount. You can enroll at other times of the year for the individual courses, but right now we have the International Organic Skincare Entrepreneur Program open for enrollment for about another 11 minutes.
Yeah, 11 minutes to go before we close enrollment. And this program is the game changer. So if you want to start your own brand, if you want to be serious about it and change your life, that's the program to go for. And because we only have 11 minutes, I think it is time to invite up our special guest for the last 10 minutes. And I thought there is no one more suitable than actually getting Lorraine on as well. Hi, Lorraine.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me on with you. Thank you for hosting this. Both of you have been brilliant. I've been watching you for the last 50 minutes. And I have got a countdown timer up here, if anyone wants to feel the pressure. My student counter has been going absolutely bananas behind me for the last half hour, last couple of hours actually, and it's been wonderful to watch. Now, I will just say, you're hosting a closing ceremony. So at about just before 3 o'clock, just before you started, I thought, what am I going to wear to a closing ceremony? So I ran upstairs and went through my cupboard, and I was like, I've got a green ball dress I could wear, but that will be utterly useless because you can't really see anything from about here upwards. Then I remembered that we once did a family quiz and that I bought my partner a really nice gold sequin jacket, but I'm not the quiz host, so you two need to be wearing this one. So in the end, I settled for the Formula Botanica apron, which is, of course, probably the best outfit of all. So there you go. And thank you, everyone who's enrolled with us. Welcome to Formula Botanica. You've made a fantastic decision, and you're going to be having your products stood on these shelves in the coming years, and I can't wait to see them. Ooh. There you go. So that's my question to you, Anna and Ken. My quiz question is, how many students do we currently have?
Oh, wow. Oh, I need my glasses. 14,538. I was hoping that one will enroll right now.
They will. Honestly, it's just going tick, tick, tick. Like every couple of minutes, a new student enrolls, and it is fantastic to welcome all these amazing people into the community.
Yeah.
So big warm welcome to everyone. Post up in the comments if this is you, so we can give you another shout out.
Yes, absolutely. Let us know if you have enrolled or if you're enrolling right now. Let us know right in the comments. Again, if you have any questions and you want any help from the amazing admissions team, hello@formulabotanica.com is their email address if you want to ask anything, and they will be happy to help. Elisiani's team is on it. And I have a question for Lorraine. And it's not a quiz question, but it is a question because we talked about we had 42,000 people participate in a masterclass. You have seen and you have posted yourself on your Instagram as well, all these amazing selfies of formulations and workbooks and all the joy that people had formulating that. And you obviously sit there with your student counter and you can hear as all the students enroll because it makes this ticking sound. And we had hundreds of people enroll in the program. How does that make you feel? What are your thoughts about all this success?
Oh gosh, it's just so humbling to be part of this because our mission is to teach the world to formulate. But actually, what I realized this week, looking at the numbers, but most of all, looking at the selfies that people sent us with their workbooks. I know you two have been holding up your workbook. I'm going to do it too. Their workbook selfies, but also the photos that they've taken of the products that they made. These fantastic botanical face creams. I've been watching that, and I've realized that not only are we teaching the world to formulate, but we're also formulating the world together a little bit closer. And I think that's a really humbling and wonderful thing, because I know that the internet and social media has brought us all closer together, but it's also polarized a lot of people. And I feel that formulation cuts through that completely and allows us to really bring people closer together through a passion that we all share. So it's fantastic. It's, as I said, humbling, but it also makes me excited for the future because I see these fantastic people, these amazing new students come and join us. And I love each and every one of them. And I love getting to know them. And I can't get to know all 14,000, but I do get to know a lot of our graduates personally. And I love that. So it's wonderful. And you got 6 minutes.
Yeah, thank you. You got 6 minutes. And we have actually a few people that said, I'm one of them. I'm one of the new students. So welcome, Vanessa, and we've got Angela as well, because the ticker ran and said it might have been me. I'm so excited.
Yay! Welcome, Angela. Can't wait to find out more about you and see your formulations. And that's the one thing I want to say to everyone watching. If you've enrolled, the moment you start formulating, just take photos. And they don't have to be, the most beautiful works of art. We just want to see what you're making. Sorry, all of my notifications are coming up at the same time. We just want to see what you're working on and want to get excited by it. And we love it, don't we? I mean, Anna, you're in the classroom even more than I am. And just as you said earlier, watching all those photos come past is just so special.
Yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal. We love seeing it. And, sharing with the community is just such a lovely part of being with Formula Botanica, because yes, you're studying remotely. Yes, you're studying online, but you are part of this amazing family of formulators. So, it's incredible.
Yes, indeed. Oh, thank you.
And people are enrolling as we speak. It's amazing to see. The comments are amazing that are coming in. Royal says, I just ordered all my ingredients and I cannot wait to get started. Looking forward to the next enrollment. And I'm not sure, Lorraine, if you were able to listen in earlier, but we have Amber as well watching, and she's enrolled and she's already on module 3 right now. So she's currently ordering her ingredients to get started, which is amazing. So that could be you. You could be on module 3 right now as well if you enroll and get started, because we send you the login details right away. You get that a few
There is
minutes
nothing
later.
stopping you.
Yeah.
As Ken said, you know, you could be formulating your future and you could be storming through these modules before you know it. And imagine, I mean, a month from now, you might be sat in your home lab surrounded by your own cleansers and toners and micellar waters, and welcome to that person, and body butters and balms and bars and scrubs and conditioners and shampoos. And I mean, that could be you. And I was saying this earlier to Ken, and he was like, yeah, that's my whole house.
Literally, my desk is like full of tubs and jars with different things and trials. It's amazing.
Yes, exactly. Sorry, Anna, did you want to say something?
Yeah, so there was a comment earlier that flashed up on screen and it disappeared, but somebody was asking about the hair care course. I think it might have been Ashley who's saying, thank you, I'm enrolling in the hair care diploma. So you can, if you wanted to, add the hair care diploma. It's not included as part of the bundle with the entrepreneur program, but you can add it, and I believe that you still get the discount. So I just wanted to let you know, Ashley, because if you want to do it, now's your moment. You've got 4 minutes left.
Yes, no, exactly. 3 minutes, actually.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah.
And this is a really nice comment here from Yolanda. Got my first badge today, because this is another highlight. Obviously, when you finish a course or when you achieve certain grades in certain courses, you get those beautiful badges here that you can download and you can use on your LinkedIn, your social media, on your products. And it's just a quality sign, really, because it shows people that you have learned how to formulate your own products with Formula Botanica. And Lorraine, I think your husband was telling you to buy milk or something like that. It was just a notification.
Sorry, missed that. First of all, I didn't know how to use a mobile phone, and yeah. You'll see a lot of that come past. That's my mobile phone for you. Running Formula Botanica, it never sleeps.
Here, Sandra says, Ken, I need a friend like you to share products. Well, Sandra, believe it or not, I've got friends coming over and I've got products standing here, and when they leave, the products are gone. So I have to make new ones every week, but I should start charging for it.
I was about to say that, yes. Look at this.
Like a little jar.
2 minutes.
Oh, that's 2 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
So I will tell you, our tech team is behind the scenes and they do shut things down pretty quickly. So if this is you and if you're on the fence, you know, the timer is ticking down. And we do this for a reason, because we want everyone to enroll at the same time and to then start with our student intake. And you met Eliziani, our head of student experience, earlier, and she and her team work so hard at this, as does Anna's team with education. You know, they're trying to get everyone to start orientation at the same time, which is why we close everything down. So yes, 1 minute and 20 seconds. Oh, new student. Oh,
new student.
Wow.
Okay. It's quite exciting when it turns over 100, actually, when it goes to the next 100, because then 3 of them go at the same time.
Wow. And here we got Royal again, who says, going from my own DIY supply at home to formulation to market in my business. Thank you. And that's exactly it, right? Like you may be a DIY formulator, but you want to take the next step. Or even if you're new to formulation, you can start as well, because we teach everything from beginner to intermediate, advanced. There's something in for everybody. And you've seen all the beautiful brands that were showcased earlier in some of the other live sessions. And Lorraine has behind her as well. You may have seen Lorraine earlier unboxing a beautiful box with lovely graduate products that she was sent. So it's absolutely amazing to see all that. And we only got 20 seconds left. Oh my God. And a quick question before we count down. Ashley is asking if we can get an extension, if we need more time to add the haircare course. And yes, you can. And the student admissions team can give you more information on that.
Ashley, just jump on the live chat on our website and talk to our team there. Here we go.
Oh my God. That was it? Oh, that was it?
That was the duck. I've always got a duck on the countdown timer. Yeah, I'm afraid that's it. So we will the team will be starting now and shutting everything down.
Wow.
Unbelievable. We've got the comments coming up.
Oh.
Anyway, if you have any questions about enrolling and you're stuck in the checkout, just speak to our team. Get on the live chat and come and talk to us live, because that's why they're there. Don't worry about it. We will get you enrolled. So don't worry at all. And look at this, 14,541 students at Formula Botanica, which is truly humbling. And the next time we do an enrollment, which won't be until 2022, we'll hit the 15,000, which is incredible, because we are teaching the world to formulate. And we are formulating the world together a little bit closer every single day. And I'm so thrilled that you're part of it. So thank you so much, everyone, for taking part in our masterclass. Thank you for joining in with the formulations. Thank you for making your own face cream. And welcome to everyone who's joined us. You made the right decision. You made a fabulous decision. And your life will now change completely as you throw yourself into learning how to formulate, and you potentially formulate your future by starting your own organic skincare brand. So I can't wait to meet all of you. And thank you so much, Ken and Anna, for hosting such an awesome closing ceremony.
Yeah, you're welcome. And thank you. And thank you to the whole Formula Botanica team for all the efforts over the last weeks. It was absolutely amazing. Thank you to all the 42,000 plus people that have participated and formulated along with us and shared their formulations. It's been truly inspiring and amazing to see all that, to see your comments and your pictures. And please keep them coming over the next couple of days. So if you're still formulating, if you're still, trialing the product from Masterclass, if you still have your workbook and you're working with it, keep those selfies coming. If you have enrolled with us, let us know. Say hello in the Skincare Entrepreneur Mastermind group, in the online classroom. Post a selfie with you and your e-learning platform in the background. We would love to welcome all new students. And those of you that have enrolled, I just want to say huge congratulations. I am 100% sure you made the right decision. And I can't wait to see what you will be formulating over the next couple of months and where you will be in a year from now, because that is in your hands now to take the journey and really, take charge of your formulation journey and maybe your own brand as well.
Indeed. It is an exciting time, and we embark on this new journey with our latest intake, and we can't wait to meet all of you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Anna, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, Ken. I've had an absolute blast.
Yeah, I loved your question, and I love that everyone knew the answer as well. They were very specific. So I love that everyone paid such close attention to the masterclass. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Lorraine, as well, for coming on and taking the time. And I would say we have to go now and take care of our 14,541 students right now. So thank you so much for joining our free masterclass. We are shutting down. It has been incredible. We're very humbled by all the participation. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay healthy and safe. And goodbye.
See you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.